Mr. Forson, I'm sure was it yesterday when we called you on the Wendy Shea thing, yesterday. And I'm sure because you are here, let's spend some few minutes to clear this. What do you think happened to Seek.com? Because you are an IT person. iPro Solutions. I always forget to add that one to your titles. Yes, iPro Solutions. What do you think happened to Seek?
I think
your mic can come up a little bit.
I think probably they did not anticipate the traffic, so they were not ready for the traffic. I have experienced this before. You know, when you design a system that is going to be online, and a lot of people are going to hit that particular server, there are things you need to do to make sure you can accommodate the traffic. You know, and they did not anticipate it. Myself and my team went to their back end.
Hey, you went to their back end from here?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do that. Every IT guy does that. I mean, you see any system you like. We are not interested in what you see.
Yeah.
We want to see what's happening at the back end.
Okay.
So if I see any website, what I do is to go to their back end to see their source code.
Please don't come to my back end.
Oh, we don't do any malicious
no, I know, but don't come there. Stay at the front end.
But all IT people do that. And people
I know.
People go to my back end all the time.
No, I know. Even my office, I have one IT guru there. All the time, he just be looking for some things that I ask. Oh, crowd to share the
that will show be website. One will be remarkable, something beautiful or something nice. You want to see what they are doing. You know, you want to know whether you are in tune, whether you are up to their standard. You are not doing it for the person, you are doing it for yourself.
Okay.
So we like the Seek platform. It looks beautiful. Okay, let us check. But sometimes you see the beauty of a website or a platform is not the thing. It is we call something the robustness. How robust is it is? How strong? For instance, traffic hit here. How would they withstand the traffic? We realized they were not prepared for that. But later on, when it actually crashed. They quickly put it on something we call the Cloudflare. First, not Cloudflare. So Cloudflare now is something elastic. It's a service provided by AWS, Amazon Web Server. So if you put your server on a Cloudflare, it means you are giving it some kind of an elastic bandwidth.
So that even when the numbers increase,
as the numbers are increasing, then it will also be increasing on its own.
Oh, wow.
So when you do that,
education, papa.
when you do that, it means you can withstand any other. That's one way of handling.
Oh, so from the beginning, they did not do that.
I don't think they anticipated. So later on, we realized that they were working on it, and there are certain things you also need to do to optimize your server. Me, that's what I do. I'm a server optimizer.
Okay.
So people even build systems that I didn't build. You know, later on when they experience a lot of traffic,
you are able to expand it for them.
I remember 2-3 years ago or so, Ministry of Education, school placement software, and there was some traffic, and you know when the traffic hit, not say where it jumps, blank screen, like nothing is happening.
Nothing is happening there.
When you see that, it means what hit or
limits.
You need to call a system optimizer to come and optimize it for you to make sure that.
So the guys quickly did that.
Oh, they did that, and I really appreciate their engineers are really sharp. The moment we saw it, we say, "Hey, I'm going to Cloudflare or SMBC." Within some few minutes now, Cloudflare aveshim, we are fine. So I think it was great. The publicity was amazing. Sarkodie did a lot of work both in Ghana and then internationally. You know, people.
So the other day, like I was asking, for instance, iPro Solutions, could you have done this? Could you have posted this?
I know this, so we could have done it. The mere fact that I'm talking about it, that we even anticipated that they are not on Cloudflare and maybe based in Yaton, it means, and our systems never crash. You know, we always anticipate, okay, and we are automatic. We are always on Cloudflare. To be honest, last me catch us, we are using one of the best servers.
Yeah, you told me.
So we are always on it.
Okay.
It's expensive, but if you are on it, it's safer. you don't know the kind of because of the kind of systems I built. For instance, imagine you are working with a system like the school placement software where over 700,000 children are going to check into the results in the bus. Will be able to check it. Be able to talk or check it. Until I get that system no, I hear we are I hear that robust. A back crash now when you make was okay. So there are things that we know, and most of the systems I build are systems that a lot of people use. Okay. Talking of millions of people would like to hit it at the same time. And that's even one side. You have to also think about hackers trying to hack your system, especially from Russia and all that. So you are always, anytime your system is out there on the internet, it's not like my system, maybe there are two internet, you're also monitoring it. Where is the traffic coming from?
It's like your ship on the sea.
Oh yes,
pirates can come from anywhere.
I tell you, especially from Russia. These two countries that also we are logging in from Russia or China. Now why are careful? Then you are monitoring what the person is doing. Oceana said, "Several purpose paper where you know so." So you always have to be monitoring because we be me send it. How do you call it? Automated messages, baby attacks. I hate your system, and when we send one message, system be process it. What send another one? We be to me send the automated ones. Baby, na a hate system, and the system works in such a way that it handles one after the other. So when one person sends over 1 billion requests to your system, it means it's going to handle over 1 billion before it handles the next legitimate person. So you realize that the legitimate person,
will always be
stuck. To me, as I walk out to watch Udu or Obia Besala. So we to me be John or no time and go for 1,000. Or in the people but in principle, no 1,000 people. To be now, I be do seniors. Oh, sorry, watching us. It's not the people are coping doing him.
I see.
So these are things we check out for when you are putting your system on. Like we could have done this beautifully.
I see. I'm sure the next concert you consider iPro solutions. So on the Wendy Shea thing, yesterday you were accused of not sharing enough data for us to vibe with the concert. You kept all the figures to your chest. You did not put them out. Some people were even of the Kofi Asamoah was of the view that it was because it was a failed concert in a way because the numbers were not huge. That's why he did not share. And today he promised.
We didn't think, myself and my team, even from Rough Town Records. Yesterday, right after I spoke here, I had a chat with Bullet. We didn't think it was necessary. We didn't really think it was something that we need to do to, it wasn't necessary. And these are things we always do. I mean,
it's part of the post hype.
Yeah, I get it. But that's what I'm saying. The team didn't think it was necessary. But our systems are always monitored by Google Analytics. Google Analytics, be out the two websites, so that monitors traffic. And where is the traffic coming from? Even sometimes it monitors the regions and the countries the people are hitting from the IP addresses and all that. So that's it. The moment you said it, I told you we went into our backend also to go and check the numbers. And at the time we were streaming when it says concert, we had over 748,000 people from Ghana who were also on our platform. 700. Yeah.
At a time or for the stream page?
For the whole period.
Oh, okay.
The whole period.
Okay, I get. Yeah.
No Ghanaians. We realized that Ghana data issue man for. So what ticket no crown until me we or shaka no we jai. So me can say all these people stayed on throughout the whole time. Okay. But the records show that these are the number of people, different IP addresses that hits the server at the time.
That is 700.
700 from Ghana alone. We got about 6,000.
Please talk to your mic.
6,007. 6,007 from Germany.
Okay.
And it's understandable because
she's lived there before.
Has lived in Germany for a while. Switzerland 503. Italy 41, United States 248, New Zealand 183. I was surprised to get such numbers coming from New Zealand. I don't know, maybe we have to talk to Rough Town Records to see what they are
New Zealand, eh?
New Zealand, yeah. So these are the records, some of the records I pulled from Google Analytics. Later on, what I'll do is I will send you a screenshot of the Google Analytics with the graph and everything.
Okay, so we can also show. Okay,
your...
so someone is telling me that next time, let me be straight to mention his name, Edem Chachome. Edem Chachome is saying that no, if you tell us there was no need for you to do that, he thinks it is not the right thing to do because artists also need the figures for ambassadorial and other businesses. That the artists need the figures for ambassadorial and other businesses. So it is in the interest of the artists for such numbers to be out as well.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we are the technical side. At that moment, we were not artist managers. If the request had come from Rough Town Records to take it from us, I'm sure we would have given.
Okay.
But because, and even on the concerts alone, even on the grounds, a lot of people came on the grounds to come and watch it. Although it was within the COVID period.
Restrictions, yeah.
We were doing it at one of my places and people were in their homes all over. You know, we have people were just standing on buildings watching. Then it was amazing. It was beautiful. I will send you some of the pictures for you to look at. So it was super successful.
Okay.
So to say that it wasn't successful, that's why we didn't share it. I think after the concert, we shared a lot of pictures.
Okay.
And last time I even showed you some of them. You know, beautiful pictures coming from the place. You get it. So the success of the concert is not in doubt.
Please share all the photos with us so we can also publish them. Maybe you guys did not do any post publicity. I'm sure that is what is happening.
Yes.
Because after the event, for instance, some of these photos get some 1 or 2 blogs, some websites to just push them out so that people would know.
That's why I'm saying that I work with iPro Solutions on this project.
Okay. The rest should have been
the record label handling here, and I know they did some. They posted some on their platforms, and I saw a couple of these
but yesterday, Kofi Asamoah did some 1 or 2 checks, and when the Shea herself did not even say much after the concert.
That's what I'm saying. Probably this concert wasn't really, they themselves, when they got to the venue, let me say something. How we put it together, some people, they were even surprised. They were not anticipating that. They thought it was a normal virtual concert.
So they felt you guys raised the bar so much.
The bar was raised. Like, they got there and they realized, look at the stage. Look at the environment, the setup. Everything was, they themselves were shocked. They didn't know how that's how we were going to do it. People are doing virtual concerts. Somebody stays in his room, puts a microphone on and then puts one camera on himself and is jumping around. He says a virtual concert. This was a true concert on a true stage
platform.
You look at the environment alone. It was huge.
And then apart from iPro Solutions doing the online thing, the logistics were all provided by Crate.
We did the whole production.
Wow.
The production.
So I ask, are you always ready for such collaborations? For instance, can more artists approach you that, I want to do my virtual concert? And because Crate has everything from stage to equipment to band, are you ready for such dealings?
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? That's why we are here. You see, partnerships are actually great. In this country, maybe we haven't really understood the principles of partnership. When you partner, it means you are sharing liabilities and then profit. And when you are sharing liabilities, it means a kana ebeba hono. Yeah, che inti ebe ye nyina yembre. Yes, be obi ebetu eska. What do you have? Me too, what do I have? Why don't we put it together and then do something? In that case, if I have a car, and you also have petrol, let us travel to Kaneshi to go and buy something. You have something to buy. I also have something to buy. Why don't you bring your petrol into my car and then we move? When we move, I didn't really spend money. I used my car. You also didn't really spend money. You used your petrol you already have. So so when that happens, a car and that and buy baby, it saves all of us. But in this country, and most of our artists, what I've realized is even in this COVID period, people are not going for shows, the money is not really coming that much. No, but still our man, their usual rates that they charge. And business doesn't run that way. The one organizing the concerts, and when that happens, you get it. So if the artists understand that, let us do this. And if the fans you say you are truly having them, let us do it and believe that those fans will patronize your product and then pay and you will make your money, and that's all.
I see. I have a meeting with you. I have a meeting with you after the show with Elevento. That time was your friends Elevento's home. All right, so I'm going to arrange a meeting with you and Elevento so that we can have some virtual concert for xylophone music artists here with Create Concept. They have everything. In fact, everything from stage to sound. So if you are an artist and you also want to do something, the boss is here. He is part of my great list here on Showbiz Agenda. So let's do business.